Well, howdy, folks. It's Tina, aka Teemaw here, and I am so glad you are here with me on another Friday evening, even though this one is wet and cold. So let's see. I heard the house has been very quiet, even though we have 4 grands over. I don't know what they've gotten into, but it's been quiet. And Lucy pushed the door open, so now the door's open, and I just heard someone yelling. So if they continue to yell, I might have to get up and shut the door. So we'll see how that goes. Now, tonight's giveaway is hashtag Kel, K-E-L. Usually the giveaway is the first one who comments under this live. And Penny Swanson was the first one again. Thank you, Penny, for being on it. But since she was the hashtag last week, I went with Kel, who was the next one to comment. So my wonderful mod, Kel, is going to be her name tonight with hashtag Kel giveaway. Now we're going to have 2 cool giveaways tonight. We're going to give away one of our brand new rainbow nail clippers or drill trimmers or whatever you want to call it. It's a nail clipper, rainbow, and with our logo on it or our site on it. And I'm going to go ahead and give away a pair of dpwithsparklers.com rainbow round tipped tweezers. Okay, so we're going to have 2 giveaways tonight, and to enter that giveaway you need to put hashtag Kel. All right, 2 giveaways tonight, and there you have it, folks. Chris Brumman was in the house, and she's in Las Vegas. Chris, I saw you wrote me. I have been crazy today, so I did not open that message because as soon as I open messages they get buried, and so I tried not to do that on purpose. But I did see that you are in Vegas and you got to talk with Tia, which was very cool. So the one thing I don't know is did I do a giveaway last week, folks, of the April finish in Facebook? Did I do that? Because I don't remember. I didn't write it down, so I'm guessing I didn't do it. And if not, I need to do it. But I don't know how many was over there. So I need one of my mods to tell me how many entries were in the April finish in the Facebook group. So if someone can do that, that would be fantastic if I didn't do the giveaway, which I'm not sure I did. Shannon Miller's in the house with Jennifer Wentworth from Indiana, crafting in the Great White North. Evening there. Miss Joanna Wright, just diamond painting and tuning in. Everybody nice. Y'all, it's been so crazy around here. I've gotten drills done every day, but sometimes it's just to say that because that's how crazy it's been. It'll be like 11 something at night. I'm like, oh my gosh, let me go put some drills down. But it's really just to say that I did it because it's not been relaxing this week at all. There's Miss Eve. She's in the house. Miss Eve, I liked your picture you posted. It looked pretty. You had your, when you were younger days, and one current picture. Beautiful as ever. Chrissy Outlaw's in the house. There's Miss Sarah Barden. Teresa is here. Vicky. Hello, hello. And Muttnut. Brenda Hartstein. Or Stein. I'm not sure. Sherry Jones. Howdy, Miss Jones. And there's Gail and Kate Franson from Tennessee. Windmills. Howdy, Miss Windmills. And Robin Pennington. Excuse me, please. My children decide to come in here even though the sign says don't disturb. So hold on just a moment. It is on the stairs to the loft. Just print that out. It wouldn't print here. My printer wouldn't work. So you need to print the label out, put it in the mailbox. No, tape it up and put inside there, say enjoy, and you'll see what I'm talking about, a little bitty box. Oh, she does? Oh, well, guess what? I've already bought the label. So you get to put it in with it. So that, yeah, put it in there and put it out there. Sorry, folks. This Miss Serenity, I'd say, since she interrupted, she should come on the live. Oh my gosh, you're sopping wet. That's where y'all were. So we have 4 grands overnight, and I'm going to tell you why in a little bit. But we got a new exercise equipment for the employees, which happens to be a trampoline that Serenity got put together this week. And the grands came over, and they are jumping in the rain, apparently. I thought it was freezing out there. Oh, not that much, huh? They don't, do they have clothes to be sopping wet? Oh my gosh. Y'all look like you've been hit with the hose. Y'all are crazy. Go see what you could do. I already brought the label. I print the label. Go put the other in it. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Apparently, recording do not disturb means nothing here. Okay. Sorry about that. Matt's in the house, and there's Anita. Howdy, Miss Anita. How have you been? Nick Catalano and Margaret Mull. A lot of my favorite names in here. Colleen Fisher, my Friday night faves. Heather Keever, Amy Hugginen. There's Becky. She got her a new baby, a new little baby girl. Karen H, Crafting with Mary. Danielle G, bonsoir, bonsoir. Over there, she's one of the mods at Pashi Pin Group. So y'all should head on over there because I have all the pins I should have or need for certain. And we're going to talk about pins tonight because if you don't remember what happened last week, you should go back and watch it. But we're going to talk about that tonight. Yes, we are. All right. Nancy Lazaretto. There you are. Just watched the hockey game. Wow, what a match. Ooh, okay. I have never done hockey. I don't even know. I mean, I know what a puck is. I think there's a goalie. That's about it. That's about it. Heidi Lee's. Let's see. I'm sorting my sparklers order. Yay, Karen. I'm glad you got it. Leanne. Miss Likely. And Arlene saying howdy. Sherilyn, 75. Everybody saying hi. Terry Lawrence is here. Howdy, Miss Kay Perez. Oh, this is Mother's Day weekend. Ooh, I need to call my mama. Oh, shucks. Well, thanks for reminding me, Miss Kay. Everything has snuck up on me. Yes, it has. Joe H. Howdy. Welcome in. Welcome in. Glad y'all are all here. There's Tammy Simon. Sherry Sterner. Miss Jenna's here. Happy Mother's Day, apparently. Howdy, Miss Lisa, who runs with scissors. And there's Miss Marla. Sandy's Crafting Corner. Jessica. Hope everyone had a great week. Well, I made it through. It wasn't horrendous, but I didn't get as much sleep as I should have, and I'm running on fumes sometimes. The Crafty Pilot. Look at that. Oh, wait a minute. That Crafty Pilot, are you the one that's friends with Rich? Your richest friends that went to school with Rich? Is that the one? Diamonds in the Desert. There's Kim Anderson. Jeanette's in the house. Donna Bird. And Mr. Dude. There's Ryan. There's Mr. Ryan. The Caged Magpie. Jeanette, the Caged Magpie, who has a shop named that, the Caged Magpie, over on Etsy. Makes little handy dandy little gifts over there. They're nice. Dark Knight. Sue Wilson. There's Miss Tammy. How's it going, Tammy? How are you doing? How is my friend Tammy? Phil and Gracie. Nancy Royston. I still have not got to meet you to hug your neck there, Miss Nancy. Not in person yet. Rhonda. Happy Mother's Day weekend. Ooh, this is some revelatory news going on here. Yeah, I say that really fast. Let's see. Melissa Loftus. Yes. I saw confetti. Tina knows that's my kryptonite, says Marla. Well, you're going to like tonight then, Marla. Yes, you are. Marion, my favorite campsite in Effingham. For real, there's a campsite there? I love going through Effingham. The first time we ever went through that, this little bitty shop had a lot of cool little things, and it was like, where in the Effingham am I? I just loved going through there, but I didn't know they had a campsite. You'll have to tell me. Quiet, something fishy going on, says Eve. Oh, goodness. Crystal B. Howdy, Miss Crystal B. You're the one that got the inserts. Is that the crystal there? Christine McClellan is in the house. Tanis is here. Let's see who else might be here. Last week was a hashtag penny. That was from last week. Let me see. Oh, I don't write down what the hashtags are. I used to, but when I pulled it up, it had it in the already saved from last week. Hey, 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 there's Miss Crashley herself. I saw the email. They have some new release papers over there, and it looks like they've updated some more. Remember, you can always use code Teemaw10 if you want to get you some release papers over there. And tomorrow they're going to have another auction. I think it starts at 2. It might be a long one. There's near 80 diamond paintings they're going to be auctioning off over at Crafts with Crashley, her YouTube channel. Go over there, check them out. I think Berta and Eve are doing some D-stash through Crash. Ooh, Crashly, you got to do that. That's what you should be. D-stash with Crash. You got it. There you go. D-stash with Crash. All right. Olivia's there. There she is. Denise. Howdy, Denise. Risa. Hi there. I finally emailed you about winning last week's drawing. I see that, Lisa. I just took care of it because I've been a very bad girl. I did go through every one of the emails and I got them all done by I don't know, Wednesday. So I felt really good about that. But now I haven't touched them in 2 days. So if you are here and you have emailed me, I'm not ignoring you. Life has taken over. So I had a doctor's appointment yesterday and it's been crazy trying to get this trailer ready. Because next week we have a retreat. And as soon as the retreat's over, I've got 2 days to clean up after that, get ready, get packed, get whatever emails caught up with, and head out on this trip in the camper for the first time. And there's always going to be something we've left, forgot, needed, whatever. And I'm trying to think about that ahead of time, but I don't know if I can do it. I mean, I've been literally losing sleep over it. I have stayed up all night long Wednesday night. No, Tuesday night. Tuesday night, I stayed up all night long into Wednesday, and I stayed up Wednesday until 8:30 at night. So I did not go to bed until 8:30 at night, Wednesday night, and I had gotten up Tuesday morning. So that's pretty ridiculous if you ask me. Yeah. Dragons and Diamond Dust. Only 2 more Fridays until summer break. Yay! I'm a little late tonight. No worries, Olivia. We're just getting started. Yeah. Yes. Trampoline in the rain is super fun. Oh, it's cold, though. This ain't no summer rain. It's cold out there. I mean, it's cold. As a matter of fact, I stayed up late last night again. I was trying to get to bed around midnight, and I started looking at the Amazon stuff because I haven't made my final decisions. Every day I want to be done with it. I've made several purchases, but I've got one last purchase to make on decorating in the last few odds and ends things, like a trash can. But anyway, and so I shouldn't have, but I was ready for bed and said goodnight to Jarrett at 12:30. I did not go back out to Diamond Paint because I needed to get to sleep. And instead, I stayed on my phone for 2 hours on the edge of the tub. By the time I got up, I could barely walk. And so it was terrible. So I said, hey, Charity, because I heard her. She was up. I said, come on, come lay down with me. Let's go to sleep. So we did. And I woke. So that's after 3. And I woke up throughout the night. Well, that was already through the night. Freezing, literally waking up, shaking so hard that it woke me up. So anyway, I didn't get good sleep last night. And when I don't eat, I start getting cold. Does it happen with anybody here? I think maybe it's a thyroid thing because I have thyroid issues, but when I don't eat, I get really cold. And that's the only thing I think of because I had finished my last meal like at 4:30 that day, and I didn't go to sleep till 3:30. And because we went to eye doctor, and then I went to Walmart, and I started looking at organizing stuff for the trailer, and that took longer than it should have. But anyway, point is, I don't know. Really? Hi, Stacy's here. Stacy from Lady Lathe Customs by Design is here. If you haven't joined our Facebook group, you should. They have a lot of good pins going on and a lot of resin items over there. It's a co-op situation, but Stacy has opened her. See, Stacy, I need to know the name, honey. Give me the exact name. I didn't do the last week because I didn't know the exact name of it. Did I not pin that? Oh, okay. Sorry. Put the mess. Yes, not eating equals cold. Body has no fuel to burn. See, my body has lots of fuel to burn. It just is not tapping into the right source, I gotta say. But I don't. I start freezing when I don't eat. The work doesn't stop for us. We need Ren to keep the gears of sparkle turning. I know, Matt. I know. I got to see T on Tuesday, says Chris. I know, that's so cool. All the kiddos and grands know we want to see them, so they ignore the sign. Playing the rain is fantastic, no matter what age. I love it. Howdy, Glow and Sparkle. Jay Glow. Oh, is that MDD? Is that Janet? Janet, is that you? Jay Glow and Sparkle at MDD. They're having a great sale this weekend. Buy 3, get 2 free. You can't beat that price, folks. I don't know how she's making money over there, but if you haven't seen her newest releases yet for this Mother's Day weekend, that's where I saw Mother's Day. It was in an email, and it was Mother's Day weekend, Mystical Dream Diamonds. Head on over to mysticaldreamsdiamond.com, go join their Facebook group, and they have a buy 3, get 2 free this weekend, she said. So I haven't played in the rain in a while. Sheldon, thank you. Hello to you too. I remember playing in the rain. I did too. Now, I remember summer rains. Woo, we'd go out there when it would be downpours, and we lived in a neighborhood. So, they had the drains, and then they would go down under the grates. We would get under that. I know that's stupid. Now, I don't think we did it during the storm because that would be crazy, but we would go lay down in where the rain would go down all the drains in the road, and that was fun, and that was in the summertime, so it's not cold. But we would get down under those grates at other times. We were small enough we would get under those grates and be down in there too. We used to have a trampoline, and we put a sprinkler under it and got some dish soap, made it all sudsy. Really? You wasn't slippery? But it was slippery. Thank you. Mary says 93 entries for May. April entries. Thank you so much, Mary. We will try to do a drawing for that if y'all remind me. M. Smith, it's this Sunday. Apparently, I completely forgot about that. I thought last week was Mother's Day, said Kim. Hi, everyone. Happy Mama's Day to all our ladies. Yes, Debbie. Sounds good. Yes. Typos, I'm sorry. No worries at all. Miss Janet, if that's you. Howdy, Miss Kim's got a new groove. Yes, the crafty pilot went to high school with Rich. That's right. I forget your name though, honey. I'm so sorry. I know you were on that live, the 24-hour live, and I was there for the last umpteen hours of it, but still, I'll be there if you talking to hubby. No worries. Miss Cheryl G. I'm a desert diamond painter the next few weeks. Ooh, that long, Chris. That's cool. There's Miss Melanie. Hey. She sent me a good one right before the live. Y'all want to see what Melanie sent me? They contribute to my, let's see. Nope, I went back to the recording. You did one drawing. Okay, thank you. 93. Thanks, hon. Here's the new one. This is the new Instagram post. I'm looking forward to watching the World Origami Championship. It's on pay-per-view. Ha ha ha. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. I got it published. Okay, there we go. A potty mouth. What did I say? I don't remember what I said. I don't know. 23. Thank you, y'all. Hope you're well too, Eileen. I am here. I told her how many entries before. Did she ask again? Yeah. Well, I have to work. Oh, no worries, Miss Smith. I never thought of it de-stashed with. Oh, you're annoyed that you never thought of it. I think that's great. Oh, Cheryl G. Only so. Life has been very hard the past month. Yes, Cheryl G needs some hugs today. Laura, new one. Welcome in. D-Stash with Crash is the next jingle in the works. You got it, Matt. That's right. You got it. She'll be good at that. Kerwin's in the house. There's Jester. It is not healthy at all. Thank you, Joe. I know it, and I agree wholeheartedly with you. Staying up all that time is not healthy. Check. Didn't stop me, but I agree. Absolutely agree. Koopa Kai is in the house. Terry, create a master list that you keep available for camping trips. We kept list on the fridge camping season. Can you send me yours, Terry? Please? Please? I had one before and I gave it away with my old camper. And it was actually a wipe off. So you could do it every time. This is the problem. We sold that camper with no intention of owning another camper, and we gave everything with it. We gave everything we had: sewer hoses, trash cans, all the little bitty things that you don't think about that I made it perfect for me, and clips here and whatever, fridge holders there, and all the things, the airlifts to open up the bed, the storage under the bed. They have to have those, they're not, the lifts that are like, I forget what they're called. Pistons? No, I don't know. But Jerry's installing one now, but I had to remember that and buy that. I'm just saying, we had decked out is not quite the word, but we had all the amenities in there that we needed because we had it for 20 years. And I didn't think about all that, all the hooks in the right places, all the right, everything everywhere. I just thought of something else. Okay, hold on. Let me write that down. You know how you keep Walmart bags stuffed somewhere? Anybody got something clever for that? Marion, what about you? Anyway, so it's just trying to get the new trailer to where we're going to be comfortable in it. But please, I need a check off list because we sold it with the other one. She's lucky. She got a great deal. We should have asked more for that. I should have, but it's a done deal. Okay. Tell that to my job. I work nights. Ah, gotcha. Lady Lay, you do the same thing. I hate it. It's so about getting to bed by anywhere between 12 and 2. And that's okay. I mean, I work well with that. It's okay. But you get cold when you're tired, says Linda. When I am really tired, I get cold. I have thyroid disease and iron deficiency, and I also get really cold when I don't eat, even though I have a disease that makes me overheat. Really? Do you think it's also lack of iron? I don't know. There. Thank you so much, Stacy. Okay. Crystal Canvas Creations by Lady Lathe Customs. You know what? Oh, hold on. That's the wrong place. Okay. Okay, Stacy. There. I've smurfed you, and you should now be able to put your links in the chat. Just put them in there for Lady Lathe and for Crystal Canvas Creations over there. Iron and folate issues. I freeze when I'm not eating. I'm tired. Now, folate, I have that MTHFR gene, so I supplement with that each day. However, because I've been so crazy about not sleeping right, I realize when I go back at the end of the night, I missed half my vitamins this day or whatever. One day I hardly ate. I was so focused on what I'm doing, I didn't eat. I stayed in my pajamas all day one day. It's been not good, not healthy. But sometimes I do that. It sounds like me. I got up at 5 a.m. on Tuesday and worked both jobs and went from one to the other. Got home from work about midnight and still had to pack and do laundry for my trip. Oh, Chris. Anna's in the house. Howdy, Miss Anna. I get to see her again in June. I did tell her the name, but she does not believe me. What's the name? I do not know. Yes, that is Janet. Janet from MDD. That was Sparkle and Glow. Yay, there's Miss Janet. Shirley B. There's For His Glory, Miss Shirley B. Burdine. Gotcha. Crafty with Mary, thank you. I don't know why that doesn't look like a live one there. Maybe that's because it's in. Yeah, thank you. Okay, everybody's getting them in. Mystical Dream. There we go. Facebook groups, Crafty with Mary. Thank y'all. I appreciate you, mods. Y'all are on it. There you go. I appreciate y'all. Yes, so head on over there. I'll tell you what I haven't done, Stacy, is because I didn't know the deets. I didn't even know the exact name. So now we know Crystal Canvas Creation. I don't even know when you expect something in. So I didn't know what to give or anything like that. Let's see. They're saying howdy. Thank you, Miss Dana Marie. Appreciate that. There's Mr. Rich. Speaking of diamonds. Okay, Rich, I need to know how you are progressing. Jessica, the crafty pilot. Jessica. Wonder if I'm going to remember that. I have a son-in-law who's a pilot, but he ended up getting his, I think he got his commercial license, but he didn't get the hours after that. So Trudy Leno and Jessica. I'm not sure I'm going to remember Jessica, but it's not on purpose. I'm helping Stacy on getting her website up. Yay, Dana Marie. She's struggling with postpartum depression. I stink. Chris, my understanding with that is message me afterwards. I'd had a lot of heard a lot of Gary Brecka talk about that and the NTHFR gene mutation, because I do have that. I also have the COMT gene mutation, but a lot of times, depending on which vitamins, was she taking any vitamins during her pregnancy, etc. A lot of that has to do with the body being able to process things or not having the raw materials in order to be able to process things. Marquita's in the house. Howdy, Miss Kiki. How are you doing? Yes. Kel, I hope y'all had a good time. It sure looked like y'all had a good time at Mingle in the Mitten. Yes. Last week. Girl, that eyebrow video you sent me was a killer. I know it. That had to hurt. Did you notice at the end of the video, there was actually blood spots coming out of her eyebrow? I don't even think she knows that. Oh, gosh. So tell us all about that stinky pen. We're getting there. We're going to do it. I just got to see who all's in the house tonight. She is better, but still struggling. That isn't a fun time at all. Not at all. But she's got you, Mama, and that's good. It's good to have support. Barbara, it's Teemaw time, she says. Thank you, Mr. Matt. Struts, gas struts, that's exactly what they are. Hydraulic lift, yes, with gas struts. Yes, y'all knew it. Does anyone know why I can't type in hat on the computer? I can type it on my phone, but not computer. I tried 2 browsers and rebooted the computer. Hat? Bonnie, do you mean Kel? I don't know why you can't type in hat. I don't know. It's a plot. I think it's a plot. They're trying to drive you nuts. I think that's it. Kayleen's in the house. You can get a hanging cloth bag to put your plastic bags in. Hanging cloth bag? You just mean a bag made out of cloth? I have one here at the house. Wonder if I should put that in the trailer. We're going for a walk now. I'll be back in a bit. Oh, that's so nice. So nice. End of the evening there. Sent you a text message about the campground. Nice. Okay. Camp Lakewood in Effingham. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, that's a pretty sunset. Look at this. This is where Marion is right now, y'all. Isn't that nice? There we go. It's all the glare. Sorry, I can't. There we go. Isn't that pretty? That's her view right now. I get cold when I breathe. When you breathe, you get cold. I got guys in your tummy, you stay cold. I am grounding right now because I need every bit of help I can get. I wonder if the people you sold the camper to would take a picture of your list and text it to you. That's true, Marla. It was just a checkoff list that we got 20 years ago. And now that someone's mentioned it, I bet you they make them. I bet I can find them somewhere. But I'd still like to see another organized person's list. Cheryl and Kupakai entered them, but I will too. Yep, no worries. She is very excited about her new venture. You're right, Teemaw. Weirdly cold here too. Yes, Maxine. Set alarms on your phone with what you need to take. I get busy and forget to too. I do. I have alarms for all of the times I need to take my meds, but some of them are due before food and some after food. And if I'm so busy and I haven't eaten, I put it on snooze, and I keep doing that so much. And I'm losing my memory. Like I'll be like, oh my gosh, did I take my medicines? Did I not take my medicine? What? I don't remember putting that alarm off. That's how bad it's been. It's been bad. Okay, no worries, Miss Thomason. Come on in. Yes, yes, yes. Sherilyn, we don't keep a lot of the Walmart bags on our camper, but we got a plastic rectangle tissue box cover. Oh, that has a bottom and use command Velcro strips to mount it under the cabinet. Well, that's smart, Sherilyn. I love that kind of thing. I've been listening to video after video after video of organizing stuff. I'm going to call it a night. I didn't get any sleep last night, so I'm falling asleep. Oh, my goodness. Night, Anita. I know how you feel. Please do rest well. And I think I saw, if I'm not mistaken, Anita and Janet, I think I saw that Nyx was on last night after 4 months. So that's fantastic. That is good. About a month. They are okay. Lady Lay says about a month. They are hand rendering 2, almost done. They still need to print other 8 designs. I'm keeping the same shipping type as CCAD was. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure what shipping type means. Like on the slow boat. Is that what you mean? Stacy is hoping to get her order by the end of May or 1st of June. Gotcha. Jessica. Berta's in the house. There's my Berta. I have sure missed you, Berta. I keep thinking everybody's coming in June, but they're not because you're not there. So you're not. But thank you. I might be able to remember it, Jessica. If you're there, I can remember it. Yep. Those are the 2 I'm waiting for. The 2 hand renders. Yes. Stacy is excited. The stinky pen. I know it. The stinky pen. Setting up the website now, and Dana's amazing. Well, I need her to set up my website then. Dana, I tell you what, when you're through with Stacy, you let me know because we got the Tall Oaks website we got to get up. We got to get it up. It's on Jerry's to-do list, but his list is growing and growing and growing daily. Poor guy. Since the stroke, lap and legs and wear a sweater all the time. Oh, Arlene. I seem to stay cold most of the winter and I always wear my vest, but I've gotten warmed up here lately, but it's going in and out. It doesn't stay warm. I used to forget and get confused if I took medication or not. Now I keep a note on my phone where I write down the time I take the med. That way I know I've taken it or not. Yeah. Sandy JR, howdy. Okay. I'm having them all shipped to me so I can get them out in good time. That's what you mean by Berta, we missed you at the Mingle in the Mitten retreat, says Marion. And I used to get confused with taking my meds. Now I keep a note on my phone, so I just note the time I take it. This way I know what I did or didn't. Yeah. There's Miss Cheryl K. And I think I may have caught up. And if that's the case, I may also have skipped somebody. I don't know. But we are done, at least for now. So got caught up there. Let's see. What have we done? Well, I want to tell y'all, I told you about Crashley's auction. And we went to the eye appointment and the trailer stuff. Serenity's like, I didn't think you're going to stay in Walmart this long because we had only a handful of things to get, like grocery stuff. And that was easy. That went by this. But I'm like, now let's go look at some organizing stuff. Well, that took at least another hour and I got all that done. Well, at Walmart. And now I need more because I didn't know what they had that would work. So I bought different things and I know now what works and what I need more of. But tonight we're watching the Grands because Tiffany, y'all know my oldest daughter, Tiffany, she works for the St. Charles County Police Department. And they've been doing, I don't know the official names for all of this stuff, but they've been having volunteers like Jedediah and some family friends went over and they're doing, reenactment things for these folks in the police academy. So they're doing, so they go and they do scenes, whatever scenes and see how these people react. And they had some before. The last one Tiffany did, they have rubber bullet rounds, so it's almost not live, but it was like that, like rubber bullet rounds, and so people either having like a phone or a gun or some other kind of weapon, and you have to do quick decisions that they're training these guys in. And they shot Tiffany. I didn't ask her if it hurt or not, but they shot Tiffany, so she was down. And then they went on to check out the rest of the rooms or house or what area. Well, Tiffany got up, got the phone, and walked out. And the guy in charge was like, well, she wasn't technically supposed to do that, but I'm glad she did, because that could happen in real life where they get someone down and they think they're down because they didn't stay there. So it's some sort of training like that. Oh, Crafty Mary says Bud keeps trying to get with Jerry on the website, but you have Jerry busy. Well, they don't seem to be able to connect one way or the other. They just are not connecting. I'm telling Jerry, like one day, like, are you calling today? Calling today? And then Bud's like, oh, on that day, I thought we were going to stay overnight, but we decided to drive through. So it's one way or the other. They're just not connecting, but we do got to do it. There we go. I volunteered to pretend to be shot, Crashley. Okay, listen to this one. So tonight, here's why we're watching the kids, though. So she's been doing these things, and she must love them. And she just finished her finals in her chemistry class, so she got an A. Yay! She'll get the summer off, and she'll go again to organic something or other, biology or something next semester, but which is good. She got another class under her belt, and she'll be off for the summer. This one is called a wet lab. Wait. Jerry told Bud he threw him under the bus. What? What are you saying? I don't understand. Let's see. Everybody says I should be cloned because they want me so bad. I helped Keisha also in her stuff. I help everybody they can. Oh, goodness gracious, Dana Marie. I need you. So I need somebody. I need whatever, whomever. I don't care. I just need something. I appreciate that, Stacy. I feel like I see more and more people want products in stock, not constant new drops and endless chasing the new drop type of marketing. Yes. Oh, I can't finish nothing. Okay. Josiah is going to be discharged June 18th. Now, I don't know if that means he'll be here June 18th. That's just the official date. We're not exactly sure what day, but he'll be discharged June 18th. He gets full medical disability, Kayleen. So TRICARE for life. So 100% disability on TRICARE for life. Summer started today, 96 and 100 degrees, Kim Anderson says. Okay. Let's see. There we go. I think I got caught back up of you. Okay, so during the June retreat, we need to test Tiffany to see her skills by making her own scenes. Who's with Mel? Mel, are you coming or not to June? I haven't heard back from Mel to see if she's coming. Denise, howdy, welcome in. Okay, least they can do for Josiah. I hope so, Cheryl K. I volunteered J. Rob and Tia. Okay, here's what a wet lab is for all of you folks that don't know, because I didn't know. I'll have to ask Jerry. So Jerry told Bud he threw him under the bus. Okay, I don't know. I'll have to see what that means. I'm going to put a note down here, Bud, because I don't even know if I can read my writing. That's how bad it is these days. Answer your question on the stinky pen. I don't know what question you had on the stinky pen. What happened with the stinky pens? Did I miss that? Just got home. No, you haven't. We haven't had the guest on tonight. We'll talk about that. I volunteered to pretend to be shot. No. So get all your records, Josiah, and keep good records going forward. Okay. Didn't get to the pins yet. Yeah. That's really good. He got TRICARE for life. I know. What a relief. Yes. Okay. A wet lab. Here we go. Here's what a wet lab is. And it's not one of those that has 4 feet that runs out in the rain. That's a chocolate or golden or black lab. That ain't that. No, a wet lab is apparently, Joe didn't tell me over the phone. He told me we got here because Jerry was saying, why can't Melody watch them till you get home? Because Melody watches her younger siblings every day. Granted that Joe is just around the corner, like 4 or 5 miles away. But a wet lab is this time they need people who are over the legal alcohol limit in order to test all these. I don't know if they're rookies yet or not. I don't know if they're in training. They're what kind of schooling they're going through, if they're testing to be cops or if they're rookies. I don't know. But they needed volunteers who they would feed and give alcohol to until they got to over the legal limit. And then they were going to do testing, and they were going to have these rookies go through and give, sobriety tests. And they were going to have some people in there that did not have stuff to drink and some that did. And they were going to do all of this going. And so that's tonight, a wet lab. And then they will not allow any of them to drive home. They will drive them back. So anyway, Crashley says, I volunteer for wet lab. Yes, yes, yes. Doesn't take much to be able to legal limit. Okay. Well, for Tiffany, it wouldn't take much at all. She is so little and doesn't drink much, so she wouldn't take much at all. And of course, Joe did send me a picture of her earlier. I hear you, Goose. Hold on. Why'd you come in? Why'd you come in if you want out? Just give me a minute. 17, it says she's the lowest level here and slap happy. Here was her picture there. She was at 617. She had the lowest blood alcohol content level there, but she was slap happy, he said. So my innocent Tiffany would never drink until June, that is. Oh, let's see. What did Matt say? I have no idea. What is a wet lab? Okay. I hope you get VA monies every month also. If you mean like being paid, he said something about he would be paid as if he were retired for 20 years. Is that what that? And he didn't know exactly what that means. I can see you're saying test, Bonnie. I'm going to let Lucy out. Sorry, guys. Let me let Lucy out. Okie doke. So, let's see. Oh, well, I think I deleted my Bonnie for Northern Texas count. Is that what you mean, Bonnie? Because I see Bonnie 08734. It says test. So I see that. And you're saying, okay, so you're trying to do testing. Ah, okay. And you deleted the Bonnie account. Okay. Not sure you just messaged Tiffy to get her confused. To get her confession. I don't know. I don't know what state she's in currently. I have no idea. So, anyway, that is where my daughter and son-in-law are tonight at a wet lab. That's what they're up to right now. Somebody just tried calling. Why would Jerry try calling me at 9:30 at night? Well, I hope that's not an emergency because he should know I'm in my live. So let's hope that was a mistake. I hope. Okay, let's take off the wet lab. Oh, she wants back in the room. Hold on, let me get a drink. I need a drink. I think Lucy needs a drink. That's good stuff. Lucy, what is going on today? Yes, Arlene, getting tipsy for the good of others. I know, right? Somebody's got to do it, I guess. Oh, my eyes are shot. Thank you. Yeah, I can see you typing about. It's working. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Oh, I know what I forgot. I forgot my microphone. Oh, yeah, I'm forgetting everything. I totally forgot the microphone. Y'all hear me just fine? Hopefully. I know. Gonna wet lab Lucy. I tell you, Lucy. All right. We were designing a couple weeks ago at Tall Oaks. We had brand new canvases designing, and they had red lines on them on the cover sheets, on the covers. Have y'all also gotten red lines lately, or have you looked at your new diamond paintings? Because I thought they were through with red lines. Does anybody know? It was just a question because I didn't know that they were still doing that. Also, we had I had to call customer service today. I sat on the phone 45 minutes with Amazon today, the 46. That's frustrating. But before that, I don't know if that was today. Yeah, it was earlier today. And I can't even remember who I called right now. But anyway, I was trying to get a hold of some customer service. Oh, I know why. Because I had ordered new mattresses for the camper. And one of them arrived today, but the other one that we ordered at the same time hasn't even shipped. So I was calling customer service. That customer service was automated, but it was so good, I thought it was real. I mean, that's how close it was. I've never had an automated service be that good. It was so good. I've had one with red lines, glue dicey, and bad bottoms on drills. Oh, I'm having that glue problem on mine. It's a Dakota, the sunshine kind of love. Every entire line I'm having to. I can't talk tonight. I need y'all, because we did this last week. It's not just a section, but it's the whole line, the whole thing, all the way across. When I get through it now, mind you, the diamond painting progress has gone way down this last week. So I'm not getting across as quickly, because I was doing 1 square a day, but not now, not at all. You mean AI? I don't know. I don't know what it was. It wasn't a real person, but it was sounding like a real person that you're like, ooh, you think it's a real person. And then she even would be like, as if she were thinking. It was pretty crazy. Both Jerry was listening to me, and because I had it on speaker, and he too was like me, like, wait a minute, is that real? And it wasn't. It was automated, but I tell you, it sounded very real. Try to move drills and then go skating. Huh. Did you notice not much new at DAC? Well, what does that mean? They released 2 new ones. They released the 2 mysteries the middle of the week, right? And then they have I see Dreamer has gotten Bridget Ashwood. And then MDD had a lot of new ones for the weekend, and they're a good special going on. I was trying to, the Diamond Art Club is 3, 6, there's 10. They released 2 mysteries and 10 of them. So there's 10 going out. Shipping is way, way, way behind. Yes, that I know, but they still released 10 and 2 mysteries this week, Cheryl, okay? I think they're swamped over at DAC with all those back orders piling up. There are 2 excellent places for RV mattresses. Well, I got Brooklyn Bedding, because that's what we have here in the house. Oh, they're releasing but not shipping. Yes, I saw all of that. I did. Okay. But they're still doing the new ones. I have several, but they're not the only ones. I also got an email from, I think it was Diamond Painting Shop and somebody else too, that theirs have been on hold as well. It's not just Diamond Art Club. I mean, we're having a problem too, y'all. My last 2 orders from China at the end of December have not been fulfilled completely yet. That we're having a lot of order with fulfillment issues from China. So I hope this is not an ongoing thing. And I don't know, but it's extremely frustrating, because my hands are tied, and it's a problem. I asked about the glue in the VIP group, and my post got deleted, and now all my posts have to be approved beforehand now, says Joanne. I guess I'm a troublemaker for asking a question a while back. Pre-orders. Can you imagine how many kits? Check the shipping. They had a ship that held up all the stock. Yeah. I saw DAC say 25,000 orders backed up. Ooh-wee. I can't imagine that one. Nope. Cannot. Okie doke. So that automated customer service was something else. Now, I'll tell you what. I think we're going to go ahead and get this 93 April entries out of the way. If my screen will share properly, we're going to see if it will. I don't know yet. We're going to try it. I'm going to see what comes up here. Let's see. Please work. Okay. It worked. Okay. So this is a random.org, and we're going to do 93 entries. So, Maj, you ready to go see let's see. That's the new so-called team for social media. I was part of a glue discussion. So far, I'm safe, says Terry. Well, I directly messaged them about the glue thing. And what they did was they came back. It was an automated type reply, you know, like copy paste type reply. They're saying, oh, number one, take off the cover and let it dry out. Or number two, if it's not sticky, but you know, I don't know. And then they said, here's 3 products you can go buy. And they sent me to their glue and then 2 sealers. So that's not the right type of products. And I wrote them back and I said, hey, I think you did a canned response because I just told you that there is no glue here. It's dried out. It's no stickiness. And the other 2 things are sealers. I mean, I'm going to keep buying. I like the stuff. I just don't think that I should have to do that. I wanted to make you aware that this is a problem. And so they did send me a complimentary jar of their glue, which I'm assuming is the exact same thing as Dot Stick. So I have another bottle, but, and it didn't turn out to be as bad as I thought. I just wish the few sections before that I knew it, because once I started being like, oh, this ain't sticky enough, I hope that I don't have to seal the whole thing now. That's what I really hope. You can also flex your warranty and get a replacement kit. Huh? Well, really? I'm more than halfway through, Cheryl. Okay, I'm not going to do it again. I don't, there's hardly a painting I like enough to sit through it twice. I don't know. I've heard the band hammer has been weirded. What are you saying that? The band hammer has been weirded pretty liberally. Okay, sorry. I get it now. I don't know what I thought you were saying. You're just saying they're watching comments and everything, I think. Okay. I ordered from DAC and was told today that my order would not be shipped until May 30th. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. Wielded. Okay. Got you. I understood what you were saying. Okay, folks, we're going to generate this number here, and let's see who's the winner. 69. All right, number 69 is the April winner. Okay, folks, if you're new here, what this is for is in our Facebook group, we have 2 giveaways every month. One is any order you place, any and all orders you place. If you place 1 order, if you place 5 or 10 orders, you can put each and every one of those numbers under that giveaway for that month. And it's usually something that I'm giving away from my personal stash. Could be a diamond painting, trays, all nice things. I just have too much of it. The second giveaway is a $50 coupon code to our site for the winner, whoever finishes any project. It doesn't have to be a diamond painting. Any project that uses our drills on it, you get to enter once that month. You can put it in there and you have the opportunity to win a $50 coupon code. Now, just so y'all know, it's coupon codes we give away here. I know we are not caught up like everyone else. The people who use Shopify, somehow they're allowed and able to do gift cards. I am not. We are not able to do gift cards. Now, we sell gift cards on our site, but we do not pay for an upgraded version for us to issue gift cards. So we do coupon codes. And that's what we have and always have had. And anyway, just to make that clear out loud to everyone. I'm happy to wait to know I got the kit I wanted. Come to me, home money, says Windmills. My DAC order that said May 30th just said it would be in their warehouse today. The shipments seem to be moving again. Oh, that's good news. Congratulations to Angelica Palmer. That's what they're saying. That's right, Michelle. But you got to have a finish of some sort. Come here. Let's see. Angelica, come here. Angelica Palmer. Is that who you're saying the winner is? Number 69. Let me go check. New message. And I don't know. There we go. Number 69. Ooh, she did. Oh, that Bunny Love. That's different, but there's her finish right there is Bunny Love. And she made all those changes to it. Nice. Angelica Palmer. Y'all know what? People post in there that they finished and what they did. But if y'all could also post in the main group with the name of the canvas. So like if you put Bunny Love from DAC, that way people can search in the group. And then if you wrote what you changed, then y'all are helping each other out. That would be good. I've had 3, 1 each month. Michelle, you still have an opportunity in May to enter one. Okay, so I need to tag Angelica. I use glue periodically, but prefer my go-to is double-sided tape sheet. They come in 8.5 by 11 sheets and can cut to fit the area with sticky problems. Really, Donna? Wow, and it doesn't make it come up more? Strawberry's here. Howdy, Miss Strawberry. Okay, so Angelica, we got that done. Yahoo, we did a drawing. Now, Miss Cynthia is here, who, by the way, you have not claimed your tray. Miss Cynthia, the purple and green tray, like Crash with Crashley colors, you didn't claim that. Over time, the double-sided adhesive comes up. I know. I need to request Dak's nighttime story. Dude, y'all, so the requests, put them in the group. They keep up with them. But here's another thing. Everybody's requesting so much. There's well over 200 requested. There's more coming in all the time. So right now it's just me and Cheryl, and Angelina does hers, but hers aren't written up the official way because she adds a lot, and they're really nice copiers if you want to. But now last month we got 50 done. This month we're not going to get as much done, or I should say the next month, because we've got to take a little break of designing so that we can do some housekeeping, because we got to clean up some ESs of things that are completely sold out and we can never get back in stock. So that's what we're going to be focusing on this next week, I think. Instead of, we'll design some that we've promised, like some Captured by Radiance kits that, but they haven't been sent out yet. So I got to do that. I'm in a hurry. I'll go to the group though. Yes, because that's where they record it out. You're correct. I'll email you tonight. Yep. And I am grounding, Cynthia. You always ask me. I appreciate that. Okay, let's look at some drills before we have on our guest. Okay, so let's look at some drills. Let's go see some of these new drills first. Oh, I forgot to tell you, we have had, I did reprint these because we had a customer ask for 10 of these, so we got them printed. These are royal blue, the inserts for ARTDOT drawers or our Dazzle decks. And if you have a request like that, just email me and we can get those done for you if they're not in stock, because I'll be honest with you, we have not been keeping up with those 3D stock items. So just let me know if you need something and we'll get that done for you. Somebody ordered 50 of white inserts, and that was the large ones, 50 of the large ones, and that took about a week to print, but we got them done. Just let us know. And here are the new ES for this week, the enhancement suggestions. This is Good Game Art by Julia. Polar Bear Ridge. Here's another Mystical Dream Diamonds right here. Kimberly McGinnis. Polar Bear Ridge. Spring Elf, a Mrs. Butter D, a Diamond Art Club. Now, if any of y'all have been able to figure out what that was, because I'm not sure what that was right there. I don't know. Springtime Serenity, a John Stork. That might be our first painting by him. I wish you were coming in June, Crash. Gonna have to have a whole nother. They're doing their own. So they went to Mingle, and then they're having one with Jenny in October. But I sure do wish they would have one over here. Come on over here and have their folks over here. Do you have to actually complete the dotting on the canvas to create your enhancement list? No, not at all, Arlene. No, we don't complete them. We just lay out the drills. I've shown some of that on video before. We just lay out the drills, look at where they have specialty drills, where all of their colors are, and then we just say, okay, we would put this here, that there. We do not complete them. No, that we would never get anything done. I know. I miss Chris and Kel too. They kind of, let's see, Matt, they cannot even tell me the name of the kit when they post. The time to clean the forms is not worth it to me. Let's see. Do you have to actually, let's see. Matt, this is why I suggested a form so people could put it in the group in the format everyone is used to, get suggestions from other great designers out there as well. They can't even tell me the name of the kit when they post. You got them done? Matches your rings. It's nice. Winter King Storybook Core. This is by Romance Art and Captured by Radiance. Love those colors there. I love that guy. I don't know why he stands out to me. I guess that one is some of the same colors there. Orion, captured by radiance. Orionis, the owl, captured by radiance. They're having their event starts in June 1st. So all of these probably all use CrystalCon 803. I don't know. Oh, they didn't all use it. That's good. Wispy Irises, Peggy Collins. There you go. Those are the new ones that hopefully will be bundled next week. And then here are the bundles this week. The line on Spring Elf is weird. I noticed it when designing our products with it. It appears to be a split in the elf that plants grow out of. I know, Kerwin. I just didn't understand it. Not like a Google form, just like a PDF file that is easy to use somehow for us less tech savvy. Ah, gotcha. Yes, I need to get that one now for event. Peggy, howdy do, Peggy. Hopefully I'll get that in the mail tomorrow to you, Peggy, if she understood what I was telling her to do. Matt works well for TTR and everyone has no problem with the forms. Great idea. Okay, the droids. The droids is now bundled. Interstellar Dragon is now bundled. He's a big guy. That one had 17 items. A Girl and Her Dragon, another Mystical Dream Diamonds, one of the top sellers they have over there. It might be too late since the people started in May, or maybe not, but there you go. A Girl and Her Dragon, Mystical Dream Diamonds, one of their top sellers. Again, even if you don't have a canvas for the event, this Mother's Day weekend sale, buy 3, get 2 free, is a fantastic deal. And head on over there and check in Mystical Dream Diamonds out. Horse Spirit, Ashina Pike. I love the colors on this one. That was fun. Master Yoda. I think there is another Star Wars event out there. Rainy Rose by Dakota Dateweiler. Was Dakota-thon April and May? Was that April and May? Because I'm not going to be able to finish it up. We're going to have the retreat and then my motorcycle ride. I'm not going to be able to do it. Victra, Romance Art and Dreamer Designs. I think now we have all of the Winter King storybooks. No, we don't. There's still one more, I think, for Dreamer to do, I think. A shareable Google Sheet, maybe the kind that has the formatting done. Hard to explain what I'm thinking. I hope my husband understood. He's who wrote. Oh, he's who you wrote to. Really, Peggy? He's you on Facebook? I think that's one I'm going to bring to Tall Oaks. A Girl and Her Dragon. Gotcha. Yes, Dakota-thon ends this month, says Kerwin. A Winter King storybook, Moonfin. It's another captured by Radiance. And You Mattered, another Mystical Dream Diamonds. I love this little guy. He's so cute. I think I'm gonna have one of those, I think, available. I have 2 of those. Yep. Sometimes I do that. End up with more than one of the same canvas. Let's see, what else was going to tell you? Oh, all of the issues that we were having, Carrie, if you're still here or can hear me, all of the issues we were having with the website, it took at least a week to fix. And J-Paul finally got it done. Yay, so relieved, because that was such a bad thing. And guess what happened? Today, it started again. It started again today. So it is happening again where it zeroes out the orders, but it had been fixed, and then again it happened today. Okay, round crystal confetti, 321. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 321 round crystal confetti. Gorgeous. So we're having to release these because we designed with them. We had the new products over at Tall Oaks and we designed with them. And so we're slamming the kids with the new stuff the last 3 weeks because I know next week is a retreat week and I didn't want to have to enter, release some then, and then I'm gone the next week on the motorcycle trip. Round crystal confetti, 444. And these come in the round and the squares. Is the high volume of people shopping affecting it? It shouldn't. It's some sort of communication issue, Terry. It's, some technical stuff, and they figured it out the first time, and then it happened again today. And I think Jerry's actually waiting. He emailed them and then went out to work on the camper. They're trying very, very hard. Oh, I had those in the wrong place. Okay, so we get to see square crystal confetti, 552. This is gorgeous. Beautiful. All righty. Let's see. We had to, as we designed the Winter King storybooks with these. Yep. Love the Care Bears. Working on one by her now. Yes. Oh, he's my official account. Gotcha. 947. There we go. Beautiful. 947. Crystal confetti. Now remember, crystal is the transparent drill, and then the confetti part is glitter embedded inside there. Okay, so that's our crystal confetti. These were made for us, by us. Sorry to ask Teemaw if you said it, but what's the difference between confetti and glitter? Confetti, it's the same material inside one. One's just the opaque drill, and then one is crystal, which is transparent. So there's the glitter. See, it's the same glitter inside there, but crystal glitter didn't sound nice or catchy. So we like crystal confetti, and that's why we came up with that. Want berry patch picture. Well, hello, Azure Jewel. Welcome in. Jennifer St. John. So new names there. Thank you, Miss Peggy W. Okay. Yep. And the last one for tonight, because we didn't have the matching 912, this beautiful green, we didn't have that in the round. And you know why that happens is because we ordered this as a certain color and it didn't come in right. So then we have to rename it. So it was supposed to be some other thing. I don't know what it was, but there you go. Crystal confetti, 912. But they are beautiful. And they really add something special to the canvas. Again, don't forget that we did add the rainbow clippers and the rainbow rounded tweezers to the site. They're ready to go. And if you are shopping for individual drills, use Shine 2026. That's the Facebook and the YouTube code there for 10% off your individual drill order. And only for YouTube viewers, if you place an order and put in butterfly charm, as long as they are not sold out, Serenity will send you one of those. Okie doke. So I think that's all. So now we're going to have our guest on, and let's talk about the stanky pen. Okay. So let's see. Let's talk with our guest. If you love the tweezers, Crash. Well, we got them because of you, so you better get some. Did you do Dragons Away yet? No idea. Here we go. Welcome in, Leopards. How are y'all doing?
Good.
Fabulous.
Sorry to be so late. Y'all are still in the Central Time Zone with us right now, aren't you?
We are. In fact, when you said you're not on till 10, I'm like, oh, I got another hour of packing.
When do you leave?
We load the truck on Tuesday and Wednesday and depart Wednesday afternoon. We'll stay in El Reno, Oklahoma for the night and get up the next morning, drive to Gallup, New Mexico. Should be about 9-10 hours. Stay the night there. Then it's about 5 hours from there into Phoenix.
Wow, that's a long drive. So if you haven't heard, the Leopards are moving from Oklahoma to Arizona. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. Oh, goodness. So tell me real quick before we get into these pins, tell me why, what prompted the move? And by the way, I haven't seen y'all in a while because I'm noticing some changes there, folks. So yeah, what's going on here that I'm seeing these visual changes going on right there?
What's a visual change?
I feel that both of you have lost weight.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I lost about 40 pounds. Carrie lost about 55 pounds.
All right. Okay. And so go ahead, explain it.
Well,
Nothing but whole foods, literally. In fact, you'll see my fingers are stained from eating too many blueberries today. Apples and natural peanut butter. One of my favorite meals is 2 cups of Greek yogurt, 9 ounces of fresh blueberries, and 2 tablespoons of ground chia seeds. Heavy
Yeah.
with protein, fiber, low sodium. Just, there comes a point where you're bending over and you're trying to breathe while you're tying your shoes and you can't hold your breath long enough. I'm like, okay, it's time.
Well, good for y'all.
And I wasn't working out as much and moving as much. So I was more snacking,
Sitting around eating.
So I thought I had asthma, and my A1C, which measures your diabetes and sugar, it had gone up to like a 5.7, almost a 6. And they go, you're hitting the pre-diabetes. But because of another liver condition I have, it's hard to lose weight. So my doctor sort of gave me some guidelines. Yep. So that's what we did. And here we are.
So there's a whole lot less of us now.
Well, I'm guessing that's a good thing.
Absolutely.
All those health issues got a lot better.
It's funny, and here's the seriousness, and not much bothers me, but I went to the doctor. It was after the GLE thing, and it was in August, and I went. It's the first time I've been to a doctor for a checkup since 1991.
Ooh.
I just don't go to the doctor much, right? So
neither does Jerry. He doesn't do it.
And that was my exit physical from the Navy in 1991. So that was the last time I actually went and had the full top body blood work, all that kind of stuff. And this very nice young doctor, she came in, did her thing, and then I read the report later, and it said male, 64, obese, eats fast food. I go, I eat fast food like once a week, right? But the way she wrote it, I'm like, well, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't get my feelings hurt. I'm going, am I obese? Oh crap! I never wanted to be that.
I go, you're fluffy.
Yeah, I'm fluffy. So I said, time to do something. So I went for my checkup in August, and she goes, what have you done? And I said, I told her exactly what I did. And she said, wow, because my A1C went from a 6.0, and everybody knows what that is, and it went to a 5.1 in 6 months.
Good for you. Good for you.
All the blood work went in the right. Triglycerides dropped, LDL, HDL, all them other fancy words. Everything got immensely better. I'm like, okay, good. We'll keep going.
And my asthma, I had asthma, and I kept having trouble breathing. They thought, oh, I think you have scarring from when you had COVID. That's probably what it is. And when I went to the pulmonary doctor, he goes, what have you done? Your the breathing test in the chamber you do. He goes, your test is the best it's ever been. I'm like, I just lost weight. He goes, keep doing it.
Yeah.
I don't need to use the CPAP machine hardly at all. Unless
Good
I have
for you.
Now, why are we going to Phoenix?
Yes.
It's various factors. Number one, my mom, who's actually in pretty good health, is 89 years old this year, and she lives in Sun City West, which is on the west side of Phoenix.
Okay.
And I was born in Phoenix 65 years ago this month.
Really?
Yep. And
Happy birthday. When is your birthday?
It's on the 25th, but we left in 1970, and I've only been back 2 or 3 times in the last however many years that is, 56 years or whatever.
Wow.
So I'm finally going home.
Wow.
Sort of. But the big motivator was I work for a big IT company. They're a systems integrator. They're worldwide, 40,000 associates, $2 billion in revenue, 40 countries worldwide, so on and so forth. Costco was our very first customer and still our customer. And all the customers are all Fortune 1000. So a couple of my particular clients, because I'm sort of an account manager kind of thing, is a company called Avolta. And Avolta is a company that owns many companies worldwide, but they own Hudson. So if you've been to an airport and went to a Hudson store, you shopped at my client store.
Huh.
So you'll see the big blue letter says Hudson. Plus they got Sunglass Hut and all that different kind of stuff too. So I'm working on a contract for Avolta Europe. They're going to rewrite the POS software for Greece and the UK. That's where they'll start. And then they'll branch to the other companies down through Malaysia, Thailand, all that kind of stuff. And I was going to manage that program. It's about a $6.5 million deal. And we got it because of the work I did for Avolta North America. And my boss tells me, because 6 months ago, it's like, yeah, you're going to take Carrie, Kevin, you're all going to go live in Spain. We're going to go live in Madrid, and we'll work out of there for a couple of years, right? And then we had a conversation about 2.5 months ago, and he says, yeah, we'll put you there. We'll get you a UST apartment, and then Carrie and Kevin can come over occasionally. And I'm going, wait a minute. I'm 65 years old. We'll have been married 43 years this year. I'm not going to go spend next 4 or 5 years of my life between 65 and 70 away from my wife. So, and Kevin. So I got on the LinkedIn, started looking for gigs, and now I'm going to go be running a CarMax reconditioning facility in El Mirage, Arizona.
Oh, wait. So you're not doing the same job?
Nope. I'm going to go do something different.
Really?
Whole new job.
Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Well, good for y'all. Different all the way around. That's a lot of changes.
Yeah, I love variety.
Love variety. Okay. Well, so does Lucy. Let me go walk her one more. Let me let her out. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Bet.
Okay, here you go.
So hello, everybody. And thank you for all the happy birthday wishes and all your kind words.
That's right. That's right.
I love Arizona, especially, Tucson. Yeah, Tucson's pretty awesome, actually. Yes, Carrie came first love. I met Carrie, and then I was dating her friend. Yep. And then I went to sea on a submarine for a patrol, came back 3.5 months later. And Jean Marie and I were not going to be a thing. So she goes, hey, that Carrie may want to hear from you. So I called Carrie, took a couple of weekends. I went down to New York. We got together. I was living in Connecticut. She was in New York. And I went down there. She came up the next weekend. We talked a lot. I went down the next weekend and proposed, and that was it. So we dated for 2 weeks and got proposed, and that was 43 years ago.
Yeah, my best friend from high school got married in between that in New Hampshire. So we went up there, and we were sitting in the car talking about marriage, what we wanted with the person we find, and we just hit it off, and we've been married 43 years this year.
So Lady Lath, good question. Did I do low carb also, or count calories, or just whole foods? I call my diet the AI diet. I belong to Claude, right? So Claude is one of those AIs out there by Anthropic. And I tell it everything I'm eating, all the supplements I'm taking. I look for holes. It guides. I do about 1,700 calories a day, about 150 grams of protein, about 140 grams of carbs, and then a couple of other things. Oh, fat. I got to have at least 45 grams of natural fat, that kind of thing. So it balances my diet for me so that a couple of things happen. One, I actually burn fat while I'm losing the weight, because I don't want to just lose weight, because if you just go lose weight, you start losing your muscles because your body will start consuming your muscles. I don't want to consume my muscles, so I eat a lot of protein. And it just and you know what's funny is I asked Claude, I go, how does fat leave your body? Because you hear all these things that people are going, oh yeah, you burn that fat off. You don't. You actually breathe fat away. The fat breaks down, bunch of junk, carbon goes through your lungs, and you literally breathe the fat out of your body.
You know, you can smell it on people's breath. Can you smell that? You can smell the ketones on people's breath when they're losing weight. You smell the breath.
I've never smelled anything like that, but it doesn't have to be into ketosis. But yes, that would be another indicator as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't, so nothing fancy, no weird, no Weight Watchers, nothing like that. I just do Claude, tell it what I'm eating all day long. I tell it about my bowel movements, my urination cycles, everything, right? My sleep cycles, so that it can guide me, and it's amazing.
Now they're asking about the stinky pen, and we're going to get to that in just a minute. But there's something else I want to bring up first. Is this book, Built from Within?
You bought a book.
She bought a book.
Very exciting.
Emotionally Intelligent Children and Becoming One Yourself. This is by Tim Costello. So Tim just wrote a book, and this is on Amazon. So this is a very big book, Tim.
Yep.
There's a lot of pages in here.
And I don't even see that kind of book that has big print, so it has lots of pages.
No, you did that on the.
It's not numbered, so I don't know how many.
It's not numbered. I don't want people to count pages. 489 pages is what it is.
Okay, it's a lot. It's a thick book. Give me just a brief synopsis of the book so we can talk about the stinky pens.
So I started writing a book on emotional intelligence, and it sort of grew. I still have that book. It'll come out next. But this one was, I wanted to help people raise their children, because one of the things I deal with as a hypnotherapist are people whose parents did the best they could, but weren't equipped with all the tools and manners to emotionally equip their children. And what I mean is that you have a solid inner game. And it talks about the 5 pillars. If you go through that book, the 5 pillars of that. Mm-hmm. And number 1 is you love yourself to the core. Number 2, you know that you can get anything you want, earn anything you want, and when you earn it, you deserve it. Number 3, you belong. Number 1, you belong to yourself, and then you find your tribe, which is your family or people with similar interests. Number 4, you feel safe or secure, and you don't feel like everything is going to fall apart. And number 5, to rid yourself of all the harbored and trapped rage, resentment, or anger. If you can achieve those 5 things, you have what's called a solid inner game with which you build a solid frame that you let people in and out of depending upon your needs and how they fit in your frame, such as a narcissist, right? People who have a solid inner game actually scare narcissists away because they get all the subconscious and minimal expressions and vibes from you that they can't control you. So they go away because a narcissist wants to control people. So essentially what I do is I help people clear subconscious trauma caused by toxic shame in your childhood.
All right. I like that. That sounds like a lot of the same type of wording or basis when I've been through and paid for. I don't even remember the name of that one, but it's basically, I don't remember the name, but this is some of the core stuff right here that they did. You know, that
somebody wants to see the book name again.
There you
go. The key is that if there is addiction,
yes,
depression, anxiety, procrastination, self-worth issues, etc., all of those things that don't help you and serve you come from toxic shame in your childhood. Okay. And I go back to that childhood using memory reconsolidation. And it's in the book, and everybody can Google it, memory reconsolidation, and learn what that is. I rewrite the software in your brain.
Cool. So you know how to do that, huh? Now, you don't explain that in here, but you just give the foundation for the right thing.
Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit too much.
Right. Right. Okay. Well, that's very cool. I like the way the sound of that, and that sounds the basis of anything, right?
Yep.
Love yourself. You deserve what you are getting because you're working for it, and that's okay. Belong to a tribe. You are safe and secure. I mean, life still throws curveballs.
Always. Oh, there's always challenges.
That's
Life's
right.
never perfect, but
No,
you handle these challenges much better when you have a solid inner game.
Okay.
Like today, and I'm not trying to be immodest or bragging, but we had my sail away celebration from my group that I work with at UST.
Okay.
And one of the guys said that, Tim, no matter what's happening, you're always the calm in the middle of the storm. Because I just sort things out. It doesn't get me flustered. I figure out I'm a solution provider. So I provide solutions.
Gotcha.
And the worst thing in the world, Tina, is I have the worst business plan in the world. Because when people come to me, it's usually 2, maybe on the outside, 3 sessions, and we're done, and they don't need me anymore.
Well, yes and no, because they'll just be referring their friends. And I can guarantee you there is no end to people who need help from their toxic childhood stuff.
The good thing is there's about 4.5 billion potential customers.
That's right. That's right. Because I mean, I think it would be a rare case that someone does not need to revisit their childhood issues. I think it would be extremely rare.
Every single person living has some level of subconscious trauma from their childhood, sometimes caused by their parents, uncles, aunts, kids at school, who knows what.
Right. Yep. I agree with that. So, do you think stinky pens could cause some of that trauma?
Not at all. Although, let me tell you about last week. Carrie goes, "You got to see Teemaw. She's disrespecting our pen." And she was like, "Oh, worried. Nobody's ever going to order one of these again." I go, "What is she doing?"
Got all these rods. What are we going to do?
So I watched it. And I am laughing my butt off, literally rolled. She goes, "What are you laughing at? This is serious." I go, this is perfect.
See, this is me up here.
Yeah.
And him.
I said, this is perfect. What a great opportunity to now talk about what a sticky pen is and what ebonite is. Because it's a complete new thing to diamond painting pens, and I'm the only one that's doing it. And I have created now probably about 12 or 15.
Yep. Katie has one.
Yep.
And
so
Andrew says we're really confused. Stinky pen.
Stinky pen. What's a stinky pen?
Well, you kind of have to watch the live last week to understand, because it was definitely raw. I mean, it was like completely unplanned. It was just like what happened. That was it. Happened, you know.
So here's what happened. And then we'll talk about ebonite. But ebonite is made with something called sulfur, and we'll talk about how that is arranged in there. When I did Carrie's e-painter pen, we never put it in a plastic bag and sent it to somebody. It just sat on the desk airing out in a garage.
Yeah.
So when we packed up Teemaw's pen, shoved it in a Mylar bag, sealed it, and it had no opportunity to air out. So when you open that bag, pardon the expression, but it smells like a giant bad fart.
Yeah,
it did. The whole room did, everything. Now, I will tell you that as of right now, it has a very light rubber smell right now.
Yes.
You know, because it's
less
airing out.
and less as you go on.
Yes. Now, also, I have been using it, so it works fine as the e-pen, etc. Now, I just took this off because I was going to show it without this, and there is still some aroma left in there.
Let's talk about why that would be there.
Yes.
When I do the pen, I finish the outside. I wax the outside, so that seals the pen, because rubber does oxidize, and you would get an oxidization over time from the pen, from the moisture in the air.
Gotcha.
When we drill through it, I didn't think I have any way to wax the inside of a pen, but now I'm going to I got big long Q-tips now that I'm going to put in and out of that pen with wax on it to seal it.
Right.
Yours wasn't sealed. Carrie's isn't sealed. I got hers right here, and I can pop this off.
No, you can't.
Oh yeah, I glued them in. But
glued
there was zero smell because hers has been airing out for weeks.
Gotcha. Well, mine has definitely gone down. Just haven't got to that level. And I had asked J-Paw at one point if he had any car wax, but we've been so crazy this week, we didn't think to get back to it. I was lucky to get it on here and try it one night.
Eventually, you won't need it. It'll just air out.
The funny thing was, J-Paw was going, "What is that?" Oh gosh!
I was laughing so hard. Oh my god! I'm literally, you know how everybody has one of those deep gut laughs kind of thing where you're just really crying and just convulsing. I had one of those last week, and I've not had one of those in months. Right, so it's always good to have that deep gut laugh. But let's talk about what ebonite is.
Yeah.
Ebonite is rubber.
Okay.
When rubber comes out of the tree, it is completely worthless. You can't do anything with it. It's sticky. It's gooey. It just runs everywhere, right?
Okay.
So somebody has figured out how to add something to the rubber that makes it usable. Now, in your car tires and other rubber things, O-rings and stuff that everybody sees all the time, it is very low sulfur. It's about 1 to 3%.
Okay.
Ebonite pen is high sulfur. It's 25 to 35%, depending upon who's making it. Okay. There are some other things that they put in there, but let's talk about why they use sulfur. Okay. So I'm going to read this off of AI. Natural rubber in its raw state is long chains of polyisoprene molecules. They're tangled together but not connected to each other. That's why they're all soupy. This makes raw rubber weak, sticky when warm, brittle when cold, and not very useful.
Okay.
Right? Sulfur vulcanization is the process of adding the sulfur and heating it up and doing all that kind of stuff. Sulfur atoms are mixed into the rubber and then heat is applied. The heat gives the sulfur enough energy to break into what's called reactive fragments. Those fragments attack the polymer chains that are in the rubber. The sulfur then forms bridges called crosslinks, right, in the rubber that chemically bond one rubber chain to another. Think of it like a rope ladder. All of a sudden, you've got something that will bind together and be usable, and now they can make tires, everything out of it. Canes, rubber tips on chairs, you name it. The more you add, they make this ebonite. And if anybody looks for ebonite, you'll find that number one, it's highly prized in the fountain pen industry. Okay, I mean, literally, if I make a fountain pen out of ebonite, it'll be a $400 pen. Now, ebonite is also what they use to make bowling balls.
Yes,
the
that's
outside of the bowling ball is made of ebonite.
Okay, and I don't think I've ever smelled a bowling ball. You know,
they're sealed. They're waxed.
Okay,
yeah,
gotcha. Okay, yeah.
Now,
so that, yeah.
And you notice all the bowling balls are swirly and stuff like that.
Yes.
So they do the same thing in pens. So now I have imported about 80 pounds, which comes in 32-inch rods of ebonite. And can I share a? Let me see if I can share a picture here.
Well, I don't know how to do it. You tell me.
Yeah, I'm doing it now. Let's see. Let's get to. I got to get to over here. Where is my Explorer?
I was not only blaming the dog, I was blaming J-Paw at one point. I thought we had a sewer problem or something. Yeah.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, J-Paw is used to it.
You even called him on the phone. Can you come in here, please? You got to smell this. I was like, oh, wow.
Okay, you probably need to add it to the screen now that I've shared it. You have to like.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right.
So these are some of the ebonite rods that I have imported.
Cool.
Different colors. They're a little more muted. They're not as vibrant because they're rubber. They have to bleach the rubber to make it white. Then they add colors to it and mix it together and all that kind of stuff.
That's the new shipment.
Yeah, and this is the new shipment. And then we've got when I make it into a pen. Here's a pen that I just made. How do I share that one there?
How did you share that? I don't even know how to share that.
You hit that there's a little screen at the bottom of your screen with a little stand on it with a plus sign in the middle.
Oh.
So this is the ebonite pen that I made.
Nice.
It's a super expensive pen kit, but this is about a $250 pen.
Oh.
That's already spoken for. It's sold that fast.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
nice.
And again, it's a very subtle, very majestic looking pen.
You have it here?
No, I packed it. I packed it already, or I would have. Let me see.
Marla wanted to know, are they light in weight?
They weigh, of a diamond painting pen, they weigh about 1 gram less than resin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Crashley didn't listen. So he says, so what will you be doing in the future to avoid fart pens? I already waxed the outside, and if it is an e-painter pen, I will wax the inside as well with a big Q-tip, and that will seal the sulfur in. It's going to air out anyway, and even these that have been laying for a while, I have to sniff really, really hard to get a rubber smell out of it. So the longer they go, the more they air out and all that kind of stuff.
And it
you can share this one now too.
Okay.
These will be fountain pens here. These are going to be gorgeous.
No, dude, they aren't. The diamond painting pens are not $200. I think they have $60 on the site.
Yeah, the diamond painting pens are usually just right now they're even until we learn how it all works. But the blank of ebonite for an e-painter pen or a diamond painting pen is not much more than a resin blank. In fact, one of the fancier resin people that put little doodads and stuff in them, and they're about $20 a blank. That's the max for an ebonite pen. That's the max for an ebonite blank for a pen. And the turning is just a round turning surface.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Now,
gotcha.
So that's why they stink, and that's why Teemaw's stunk, because it didn't have an opportunity to air out.
There you go. So it was a great learning lesson. I provided you more learning opportunities, right?
Yep, absolutely. And everybody else can know now, because I'm sure they were all going last week, I ain't ordering one of those. In fact, Peggy said, what'd she say up there? Peggy said,
got one.
Well, this is my pen or something like that.
So Lady Lath, hey, Stacy, how you doing? I have a fountain pen made from Bonita that I got in a swap. I don't know what Bonito is.
I'm guessing that meant to be ebonite, and that's
ebonite. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah. But Peggy Westrom says, I was glad, Tina, mine wasn't your pen. Now, Peggy's pen just had little holes drilled on the end to put a tip in.
And it was
right.
It was small too. It was 4.5 or 4 1/4 or 4 inches.
So again,
so Tim, is your the red and black you said you have a lot of those. Are you going to use those as diamond painting pens as well, or no?
Absolutely. Yeah. Everything can be a diamond painting pen or a fountain pen.
Because I have because one of the things when we were in the Ticket to Ride, when I made my purchase, I went to the weekly drawing, and I have another $50 gift card to your shop. Remember?
There you go.
So
and I think Cheryl Katz allowed us, when we did a live on her Ticket to Ride thing, that's when we actually introduced ebonite to the diamond painting world.
Yeah, that's why I had to have one, because it's this new material and stuff. And I will tell you that on the website, these dark grays in here, I thought on the web, on the computer, looked purpley. Like it looked like it was green and purple and orange. But it's really more, the green's beautiful. It's like a 166, but it's like green and orange with some browns and grays in it is what it is. And it's not an ugly pen. It's just, it's not something I'm used to because there's no sparkle.
Green.
Yeah.
It is a pretty color.
And now I've got a few sitting on in front of me. I'm going to change the camera here.
So those are the ones.
Oh, wait, maybe Stacy was saying a bonito is a fish pin? I don't know.
I don't know what bonito is. I thought she meant ebonite.
I did too, but anyway. Okay, go ahead. Oh, there's some. So you have.
She sent me a picture. So these are some of the ones we've done. These three here are Indian ebonite.
Okay.
And these three here are Japanese ebonite. Japanese ebonite seems to be a little more monochromatic. So they've got the crimson, which is this one here, the crimson with a deeper crimson than a black.
Mm-hmm.
The sapphire has the blue with the black and a sort of a middle blue. And this beige one here has beige with lighter beige, darker beige, and then black.
They're very pretty colors, actually.
They're gorgeous. I mean, they feel, how do you like how they feel in your hand? They feel warm in your hand. Isn't that weird?
Yeah. I liked how they did feel. What are those color profiles there that you just had on that side?
This one here is like an orange, a green, and like a mustard yellow. And I matched that to the 6 clover leaf, the dragons eating the food, and that matched the colors in the food.
Okay.
So that's why we picked that color.
What was Peggy's? Peggy's was that number 14, wasn't it? Yeah.
No, she had the one that Larry got, the cream.
Oh yeah, the red, the black and gray one.
Tan.
What's that? What is that? Purple or gray?
Purple, black, and beige.
Mustard.
Or orange. Mustard, she says.
Oh, so that is a purple on that one.
Yes, that is a purple on that one. Very light. What kind of purple would you say? DMC?
Like a 452 kind of color. 453, 451.
And then this is
that's number 14.
Yeah, this one sold out immediately. I had to order more. It's green, a lighter green, and black.
It looks like teal on my camera, like turquoise.
Yeah, what would you say, Carrie?
It's more of like army green, kind of.
Isn't that funny? So that's what I mean. Like the colors come across a little bit different on screen.
They do.
Yes, Peggy, it was India's. Yours is India's.
Gotcha. Do you have a preference over Japanese or Indian?
No.
Well, you haven't used them as much as I have. So I like the Indian one. I feel it's a little bit lighter of material, and the colors just seem a little bit more vibrant in these. And Peggy, yours was from India, so that's why your pen is beautiful. It stands out. So.
And what kind? Where was mine? Do you remember it all, Carrie?
What was Teemaw's?
India. Those were all India.
Oh yeah, that's an India one for sure.
India.
We only put up India. We had 2 different pictures, and you could pick from 2 different pictures to make it, and those were all the higher numbers on that picture in the pre-order, which is on the website still.
And Crashley, I'm only teasing you about not paying attention. I'm sure you're doing 1,000 things, spinning plates over there.
Yeah, we love our craft.
That's the hot ticket now. That's what ebonite is. That's how it's used. It's very stable, feels warm in your hand, stinks like get out. It doesn't smell when I'm turning it though, which is really interesting. I can smell the rubber.
It's weird.
But I don't get a heavy sulfur smell.
That's weird. Acrylic blanks smell worse.
Yeah, acrylic blanks are terrible. They're terrible smelling. Beautifully finished, but smell terrible.
Wow. But it's worse than resin, you're saying?
Resin, you don't smell anything.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. All righty. So I'm going to show you one more time because they're very, yes, right now, break it down 20 boxes just built because you built the wrong size.
I knew it. Crashley never stops.
So here's my pen. I do love the green, actually.
That green.
Although I think it is coming across more vibrant on this than it actually is, because like you said, I think mine would be more army green with the oranges and browns mixed in.
That was almost like, I'm trying to think of the type of green. It's not an emerald, but it's a really pretty green, and it had purple in it, I believe.
Well, it looked purple on the site, but it almost is like a dark gray. So it's not a bad looking pen. It's not quite as bright as that's showing though, because
Yes,
Yeah.
I don't know why the camera does that.
451, that purpley gray color one.
Yeah.
So Lady Lathe, Stacy says, easy to turn, easy to polish. Just a little different than resin, but not much.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
So
here's let me share this here. This is Stacy's pen that she got at a swap, and that is a ebonite fountain pen.
cool. Okay. That's cool. Nice.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff.
Neat. Okay. And of course I like my sparkly pink one because
Of
obviously.
course. Yeah. Yep.
So, but you did very well because they have perfected this form you fill out. I mean, honestly, the first time it was pretty overwhelming, you know, like, okay, what's this size or what's this shape or how this length, you know, and I didn't know the diameter of things and all that kind of thing. But you've made it so that when people fill that out, then you know how to turn it. So that
know
is
how to turn their pen.
Yeah. So that is good. Because it met all those requirements, so that's good. Yes, it was the cupcake pen.
It was
that's
the
right.
cupcake pen.
Yeah, show your cupcake pen. That blank came out wildly cool.
It did.
Because
Let me
Cheryl
grab it.
said everyone wants the cupcake one, and so I'm like, okay. So I just picked the pink and the icing and the blue in the there, and then the
Hey, Jerry, good to see you, Jerry.
There gold in the fixtures, and then some silver.
So Vicky asked, why did you choose to use ebonite? Only because I'm getting into fountain pens, and I've just wandered around looking at it, and it looked intriguing. So I found a source in India, and I spent about $1,000 importing all that I imported in.
Gotcha.
So that's why,
Yeah,
and it looks cool.
It's
and
unique.
It's amazing. It's just cool stuff. But again, we do, you know, we're closing up shop here and going to Phoenix and opening up shop there. But we, out of this little shop here in the last 3.25 years, have now completed a little over 4,700 pens.
Yep.
I'm trying to catch up with Stacy. Stacy's done like 1 billion.
Now, when you say you've done 4,700 there, but then you got to move and go, you'll start up again. Is that what you're saying?
We'll start up again and, you know, do thousands more over the next few years.
Okay.
Yeah. And the cupcake pens, we sold a bunch of them. We had to make
Please, no loom tools of ebonite. Oh, Cheryl, they're what you want. They feel so good in your hand, and you won't smell them because there's no hole drilled through the middle. Jennifer loves her cupcake pen. Me too. That blank, Carrie picked amazing colors. We mixed it up just right. It just came out so fantastic.
Because I saw the colors in that painting, and I thought, oh, I've got the colors for that. And so I play around, and then I walk away, and then I play around, and I knew I had to have gold flakes in that to match the fixtures, and it was fun to do that one. It came out 10 times better than we thought.
Yeah, Cheryl, Stacy, and I are buddies. We're competitors, of course, because we both make diamond painting pens, but we're very friendly competitors, very friendly with each other. I highly respect the things she does, and I do my thing, and we have a great time.
She comes up
Stacy
comes up with the coolest names for pens.
Oh, I think that's Dana. I think Dana's the marketing queen.
I'm like, oh, wow, that's cool.
Yep, Ivy is awesome as well.
Yes.
You know, I don't. Everybody that's getting into making blanks or making pens for diamond painters and stuff like that, they think it's some kind of zero-sum game. Like there's only 12 customers out there, and we're all competing for those 12. No. There are 150,000 customers that I can calculate now, and I couldn't do pens for all of them anyway, and neither could Stacy. Stacy's just been doing it tons longer than I have. In fact, what was funny, we were doing one of our lives one time, and Stacy and Vicky and who else came on? Who's the Stacy, Vicky,
Ivy.
No, not Ivy. Stacy, Vicky, and then Stacy and Vicky came on.
Oh, who's
and
the
I was
other
like,
guy?
"Hey, Carrie, look, Stacy and Vicky are here." And I was sort of fanboying over what they do because I know who they were. And then they were fanboying over me and what I did. And I'm like, "Yeah, this is great."
Because it was the Black
24
Friday,
hour live.
no, it was a Black Friday 24-hour live. And she said, "Carrie, if you're like,
Absolutely,
who's
Stacy.
turning the pens if you're there talking?" I'm like, Tim turns your pens? I'm like,
I was the mystery turner.
yeah, he's production. I'm everything else.
But yeah, Stacy's right. We work together on whatever it takes, whatever we need to get together. And now we got a great grommet source for the screw-in threads with TBC bushings. And Brian's out there cranking them out for us, and he makes a very quality product, so it's good. And we were using this one I got from another supplier, and the Diamond Art Club screw-in tips only go halfway in and stop. Still firmly planted, but it looks odd because it's hanging out. Where the ones you get off of Temu and AliExpress and stuff like that go all the way in, and they're perfect. But the Diamond Art Club ones, for some reason, only go halfway in. Yeah, absolutely, Cheryl. Absolutely, there's plenty for everyone. I know a couple of people have actually banned us from their groups. I'm like, why? We all learn from each other. You're going to copy what I'm doing. No, I'm not. I got my own gig here.
When I buy from, I mean, I don't know. I don't think I bought from you yet, Stacy, because I try and get in on those buy and I never get there, or my race car doesn't make it. But I buy from everyone. I've tried every shop.
Well, Stacy, if you came up with the grommet idea, thank you. Everybody thanks you because we can all use them now and do the screw-in tips.
Got it.
Everybody send Stacy $1 right now.
Well, I appreciate all the information you've given. I like where you're headed. Y'all are doing great. Looks like you're doing very well. And I'm glad that Arizona is a final, back to home for you guys. That's good. In warmer weather. Warmer weather.
Well, no wind. The only thing I don't like about Oklahoma, the only thing is the wind. It never stops winding here.
And there's something in the air that gives my allergies just like boom. And so I went to the doctor, the eye doctor.
But I'm serious. Everybody sends Stacy $1.
Y'all remember those? What was it? Chain mails or something where you're like, "Hey, I'll give you."
Oh, I remember those. Yeah.
You're supposed to, everybody, whatever it might have been. It could have even been, I don't know, back in the day, a barrette, some or pretty something or other. You're supposed to send a pair of earrings and $1 or something around. It was fun.
That.
Yeah. What were those called? Chain mail? I don't
They're
remember.
Chain mails.
Yeah, it was
chain letter or something.
Chain letters.
You'd write a letter and then you put your name at the bottom and then you send it to the next person at the top of the list and then you put their name at the bottom.
Heavily advertised in the back of the National Enquirer.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We did it at camp. That's how I remember this.
I just remember growing.
Let's just all remember NBA champions, Oklahoma Thunder. Let's do it. Let's do it.
We'll do it one more
anyway, if anybody has any questions, ask Stacy. She knows everything. But I'm here to help too now and again.
Well, safe travels on your move.
I'm right there with you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Tina. And everybody have a great evening. Happy to see everybody. Come to our lives once we get them going again in Phoenix. And we're on before Teemaw. I'm usually off before she comes on Friday night.
Oh, you're due Fridays? I didn't know.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
What?
Yeah, we usually do 4 a week. If I've got clear schedule, and I will now, I do 4 a week.
Oh my goodness. I didn't know that. I just know that when you told me last time it was a Wednesday because you're like, "Hey, you're going on now." And I'm like, no, I can't remember. I just knew I was in the middle of whatever, something. Maybe I was wrong about the Wednesday.
She does her
carry talk.
Her carry talk on Wednesdays, selling blanks and doing all that kind of stuff. Gotcha. But I usually turn on the weekends, Friday night, Saturday. And we're just on for 2 hours. So we would come on at 6 Central, be off at 8. And then we'd sit down and watch you at 9 after we get something to eat, that kind of thing.
Sometimes
the
we'll do
channel?
a regular
Mod,
live,
you
like
gotta
we are
link- what-
now, just talking from when we have an event, like the
Gotcha.
Kettner event. We did
Right.
all the
Yeah.
lives for prizes on Monday because people know we're live on Monday.
Thank you, Cheryl and Linda. It is Leopard Leatherworks on YouTube, Barbara. Leopard Leatherworks.
You saw I had a Kettner finish,
Yeah.
right?
Absolutely.
They had a new
My
one.
little
Hugely
bag.
successful event for Jeremiah. I'm telling you, he had 200 bundles of coloring books, and he sold 155 bundles
Oh.
linked to the event, which is fantastic for him. We're here to support all the artists because they make the things that allow us to do all the things we do.
That's true. That's
Yep.
true.
And he had a great time, and people said he's going to do another one in the fall because he had a new painting that came out. And he goes, I'm down for it if you're going to do it. I'm like, okay, I guess we're doing it. So we're having a contest right now in the Springing In with Kettner group to name it. And I asked Crashley, are you in for this? And she said yes. So we're going to plan a little bit better because we both won't be on cruises to where we can have a contest to see
good.
who puts.
Okay.
We went on a
Leopard.
cruise in the middle of the Kettner event.
They both did. They did
Oh yeah,
too.
they were in Nassau
Nassau.
when we were there. We just don't get
Oh.
off the ship in Nassau anymore because we've been there 100 times, and it's like there's nothing there. Once you've been off once, you're done.
Is NASA? Where is it? I
Bahamas.
don't remember. I've been on one cruise, and one of the stops you had to take a small boat over to the place, and like that one I wouldn't want to do again. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, there's a couple like that. I don't do that stuff. That's no fun.
I don't need to get up the island that bad.
Yeah, I get on the ship to go have fun. Crashley looked all over town. Yeah, she was on Facebook. I go, hey, I see your ship coming in. Right, so her ship was coming in. We were parked, and
That's funny.
but we don't get off the ship in Nassau anymore. Every once in a while, we don't get off the ship on the private island that Disney goes to.
We've been there enough. We've done it.
You know, I'm just hanging out on the ship, diamond painting on the Lido deck, you know, all that kind of thing.
We get off to get the photo off.
The only time I do diamond paint is on the cruise
Yes, because you can't turn.
because I don't have a lathe.
well, I'm glad you got to Diamond Paint.
I do.
And
Anyway,
y'all are really looking healthy and good. It's good to
Yep.
see and hear y'all.
Thank you.
And I
we've
was
taken up
hoping
enough of your time.
I was hoping you'd be coming to Tall Oaks at some point. Getting
Oh, we
some
may,
folks.
who knows? I mean, we're not leaving the country. Again, I'm not going to Spain for
feels
5
like
years,
it.
not my family.
Feels like you're one state over, you know, but now you're going like forever away. So we'll see. But
Just 2 states over.
Crashley made a
Okay.
group follow a scary stranger to a restaurant on Nassau.
I made my group. The only thing that scares me about Carnival Cruise Lines is the amount of alcohol that's consumed on that ship.
Mm.
Oh my God. That's how they make all their money.
We
Wow.
don't drink, so we're just
Yeah.
we go see the mouse.
I'm drunk enough just on life. I don't need a drink.
so
Anyway,
you wouldn't be a part of the wet lab then,
no.
like Tiffany did. Me either. I
No.
wouldn't either. I'm like, what? You're doing what? Okay.
Anyway,
Oh well.
you guys have a wonderful rest of your
Thank you for
lives.
having us
Thanks
on.
for having us to explain the ebonite deal.
There you
And if
go.
anybody needs one, once we get to Phoenix and get all set up, it's going to probably be another month.
I got you.
So then we'll get rolling. We'll sell ebonite pens and people can get what they want. And I'll be turning some of them because I'm only 20 orders behind now. So
Oh.
I feel very good about that. And I'll start turning fountain pens, the kitless pens and stuff.
That is only 20 behind. So I wonder how far behind you'll get before you start up again.
Well,
I don't know.
yeah, we keep getting orders. So by the time we get started up again, I'll probably be 40 behind.
Well, we told everybody what our address was, the shipping address for our business.
blank.
And I don't know what's going to be there. And I've ordered a few things and had them sent there, so I didn't have to pack it. So I don't know.
Gotcha.
The guy's probably thinking, what are these people doing or have a box in
So
it?
Crashley, as you cruise more and more, you will find that every Caribbean island you go to, there's somebody with their hand out to take your money for almost nothing.
What was it? The one guy said, why don't you buy? And he goes, I'm just not interested. Well, it's too much money. And she goes, you have money. You're on vacation. So Tim's like, I'm leaving. He left.
Hey, there's our buddy Mary. What's up, Mary?
Mary.
Thanks, Mary. She dropped a link. Okay, I got to let Lucy out again. I don't know what's happening with her tonight, but see y'all later.
Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for having us.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye now. Okay, folks, give me another second. Lucy, you got to stay out, darling. Here you go. Hey, walk her, please, girls. Oh, my soul, Lucy. We've been having, part of my times during the week is cleaning up after Lucy. She wears diapers, but not everything stays inside the diapers. So, she's had a couple baths this week. And, she also brought up a duck wing this week and had it on the front porch. So another duck has, disappeared. The critters got it. So anyway, yeah, so a lot. I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know if she thinks somebody out there is going to feed her or not. But anyway, hopefully nobody will let her back in. That's what I hope. But we need to have a giveaway. Or did anybody else have any more questions before we go? That was very interesting. Learned a lot about the pins and how they do that. Yes, hashtag Kel, K-E-L, if you're just coming in. Marcel, welcome in. And so I felt that when Tim reached out to me after that last unboxing, that I felt that I would allow him to give an explanation instead of just me, because I didn't want to do, and it was not my intent to harm or damage that in any way, because it was a very unique idea. As a matter of fact, I might order me another one in a different shape, just because it is so unique there. The new drills should have gone live. Did they not go, Angelina? Did they not go live? They should have been live an hour ago. So let me know if that didn't happen, folks. But I think you're not seeing them. Anybody else? Because other than that, I'll have to get off to go check on them. Let's see. Don't get the E-pin drilled this time. Cheryl Katz, that's all I want these days. I've got plenty of regular pins, and I've got a handful of my Ivy pins, which I can now go get more of. But actually, I could have Ivy make me an E-pin. Don't let her back in. She keeps crying and crying. Okay. Oh, I thought she did. No, she's out there. Thank you, Cheryl G. I appreciate that. I tried to search a few of them. He said that's what made. Well, right, because he didn't seal the inside, but he's now knows to do that. So anyway, it was interesting to know and need to know if you're getting one drilled printing pin. That's right. But he will now seal the inside, and it shouldn't be as bad next time. He learned too, was the point. Nope, they're not seeing the new drills, and J-Paw's not answering. I don't know if he's back outside working, but he's not answering. So... And I don't even know if Serenity knows how to do that part. And Isaiah's gone. So I'll tell you what, we'll make sure they get done. They all miss schedule. Thanks, Cheryl G. We'll get them taken care of, folks. So I will have to make sure these go on. He did schedule them, so I don't know what happened. Well, it was, again, not intentional. And the pen worked fine. As a matter of fact, I didn't mention this to him, but this time when they drilled the holes, one of the first E-pens I got from them last year, I think was the first time I ever ordered E-pens, obviously last year for the first time, and the holes were a little bit bigger. And so I had to put the sealing tape around them. And now these were very tight fit. So it does have a very good suction. And that is an improvement over last year because they just started the E-pens last year. I was one of the first ones to get that. So that has improved. And him following the right size and stuff. I mean, they've just gotten better and better. We did experiment with new things and sometimes learn from failures. We would still be like, hey, man, that's right. If we didn't do that, that's right. Well, Angelina, what happened a few weeks ago is I forgot to list them, honey. It was all my fault. That was during that retreat, and I literally forgot that week to list the drills, but they have been listed this week and they missed the schedule. So a little bit different circumstance. I'm not sure why that happens, but I'll get in there and do that. But I think we're going to call it a wrap tonight since it's already at 11. And I think we've answered all the questions. And when I wrap it up here, I'll go over there and hit them, and they should be, then we'll put it, they'll go live. Okay. Okay. I think that's about it. I think we're going to wrap it up because I'm getting tired, and we'll see if I get sleep or not. I don't know. But anyway, hashtag Kel, because we're going to do a giveaway, folks. Our last giveaway of the evening. Unless y'all know of something I've missed, something I need to do, I don't know. But let me share over here. That's the wrong sharing button. And I think I've shared the right button now. Let's see. There we go. And there we go. So hashtag Kel. Thanks, Kim. And going twice, 122 entries. And remember, we're doing 2 giveaways. Let me get my book here. Oh, when we went to the eye doctor, you know what? Serenity's been squinting really badly. She went from 20/40 to 20/70 in a year. So she must get glasses now in order to drive. She's been using one of her brother's older glasses just to be able to drive. So we have to get her the glasses ordered. So she went with me to the eye doctor, and so she's got to wear glasses. All right, folks. So this is fair warning. Hashtag Kel. Well, Peggy, next week we get to have a retreat next week and get to meet some ladies and do some catch up with me and Cheryl too. And I think Tiffany will be able to come. Her school will be over with. And also Karina, a gal that came last year, she's going to come for part of the time too. All right, 124 entries. We're going to do the drawing now for hashtag Kel. 2 drawings, folks. We're going to give away a pair of tweezers. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? And there they are. A pair of tweezers and a pair of clippers. 5 got in. Let me get these ready to tag them. And here we go. Who's going to be tonight's winner here? Let us see. There's the tape. All righty. Let us see. Look at that. D. Stein. Okay, D. Stein. You're going to have to demystify that name and email me at dpwithsparklers@gmail.com. And I didn't say what you're going to win. If you're still in this chat, you get to choose first, the tweezers or the clippers, and go for it. All right. D. Stein, tonight is 5/8/26. Let's see. Are you still here, D. Stein? Thank y'all. Don't forget to hit that like button. Let's see if Miss D. Stein's still in the house, because she's the first winner. And if she's here, she gets to pick the first prize. If not, the second winner will pick. Okie dokie. Are you here, Miss D. Stein, with your little Yorkie? She's got a Yorkie too, or did have. That's in her picture there. You can see them when they get bigger. Does anybody see if D. Stein's in the house? She's still here. She head to bed. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not seeing your name here. All righty. Okay, we're going to do another drawing. What did? No, I see Rain. Rain D. That's different. Okay, here we go. And we're going to draw again for the second winner for tonight, a $15 coupon code and one of our new rainbow tools. Either tool will help you with your diamond painting toolbox. Let's see who's going to win this one. And it is Muttnut. Muttnut, are you still with us? You still with us tonight, Muttnut? Let me know if you're still here, Muttnut, because Crashley says, pick me. We got these for you, Crashley. That's for sure. Let's see if Muttnut's still in the house tonight. She usually tells us goodbye when she leaves, but I was interviewing folks, so. Is she on a roll? She won something else, huh? There she is. What do you want, Muttnut? Tweezers or clippers? Let me know. You won, and you got to let me know what you want. since you're the first to respond, unless somebody else saw D Stein doing it. So y'all tell me. What'd she say? She won Ticket to Ride Wheel. Nice. What did she say? I don't know. I'm going to go back over here, though. Here we go. Tweezers, you got it. There's your name. Tweezers it is. Okay. There we go. Tweezers for Mutt and clippers for D Stein. Congratulations, ladies. I appreciate you all being here, as always. I do hope that you have a good rest of your weekend. Mutt is always winning, and Nick says, oh, I'm still waiting to find out what I need to do for my Ticket to Ride winnings. I forgot what you won. Oh, from Stacy. I don't know. Do you reach out to Stacy? I don't know. We'll see. Sellouts tomorrow again. You mean on the diamond painting stuff? Probably, just because it seems like they've been selling out of most everything, haven't they? So I don't know, but I appreciate you all. Thariah says there's 129 here and only 62 likes. You probably need to refresh, because sometimes you don't see them. Like mine just says 6 because I haven't refreshed it all. So Cheryl, you sent info to the sponsors, so the sponsors are supposed to reach out to the folks. Is that it? Because if so, now that needs to go on my list. I just expected them to email me and not me have to reach out to them. Okay, so let me put that on my to-do list. Where is it? Here we go. So, all right. So I need to Ticket to Ride winners. I got to reach out to them then. Yeah, that's why I have everybody doing events. That when the winners win, I have the event sponsors message me, and then the winners have to message me as well, because it's too much work otherwise for me to reach out to all my winners for everything. Don't know, Cheryl G, but it wouldn't hurt, because it would help me if the people reached out to me. I'll tell you that. So if you're here tonight and you won from me, go ahead and reach out to me at dpwithsparklers@gmail.com. That will make my life easier. Otherwise, yes, thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl K, that would be great. My person reached out to me, but Cheryl said she was having to get some things together first. Okay. All righty. Well, congratulations to all the winners. And we'll get these names down here again. Sorry, I was writing them in one place and not the other. There's that, and then Muttnut won these. Okay, winners, email me, dpwithsparklers@gmail.com, and we'll get you a code there eventually. And you are not purposely being neglected. I promise you. My life is just crazy right now, and I'm the only one that does customer service. Occasionally Jerry will do something if they see, oh, okay, if you have been trying to do a gift card, because people can buy gift cards, he had to turn that off, thinking that was part of the problem. He has turned that back on. So if you need to use a gift card, you can do that now. Y'all can tell people that, and mods, y'all are welcome to as well. Tell people that. Wish list at one point were also turned off, because he wondered if that was one of the problems on the website. So he's still doing a lot of guessing on a lot of these things, but Lord willing, we'll pull it together eventually and get it all done. But oh yes, happy Mother's Day to everyone who is a mother or has a mother, and I hope you'll have a great weekend. All will be set by live next week. Thanks, Cheryl K. All right, thank y'all for showing up. Remember to shine bright and don't let anyone dull your sparkle, folks. Bye now, and have a great week.